You can't put a price tag on salvation.
If I didn't come to camp, I don't know where I would be. So camp is the most life-changing experience you can have, and I'm just standing here in awe of how much God is doing at camp this summer.
I grew up in a Christian home, but right now I really don't have the greatest relationship with God.
We don't always go to church, but sometimes we do, but we all still believe in Jesus.
I always thought of Jesus as like this stern, big, important man.
Well, I've always loved Jesus since I was little, and I've experienced anxiety my whole life.
At home, we never really go to churches.
I've always wanted to, have something to follow my life.
And I was learning about this God that I didn't know, and she sent me to Sunset Lake.
I didn't even know it was coming. It was a surprise for me and my stepsister.
And I found out that it was a Christian camp, and
so many kids give their life to Jesus because of the ministry of Sunset Lake.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that campers want to know that they're safe, that they're valued, that they're accepted for who they are. And once they understand that their stories matter, that their pain can be heard, their hearts open up to receive the gospel.
And I've witnessed that personally, and it's absolutely wonderful.
We want anyone who enters through those gates to just know who God is, to experience His love, His grace, and to understand that they truly belong.
The mission of Sunset Lake is so clear to me. It is to make a difference in the lives of young people and children, and to show Jesus to them, to give people the opportunity to accept their Savior.
This camp has actually made me want to follow Jesus, and that's why I'm baptized today.
I want to learn about baptism, and I want to get baptized. And whenever I pray, God always gives me peace, and it makes me feel like I want to do something in return for Him and decide to follow Him.
I also want to be more Christian.
I had one camper who whispered to me, "What does it mean to give my life to Jesus?" And I had the privilege of explaining to that little girl what it meant to give your heart to God. And she decided she wanted to ring the bell.
If you look at the raw data, 1 in every 3 campers makes a decision for baptism while they're here at camp.
It's probably one of the most magical nights I've ever experienced in my life. And when that candle sets off on the lake, all my sorrows and doubts go away.
And actually that week, our whole cabin, they all decided that they wanted to ring the bell to give their life to Jesus.
Those are staggering numbers, and I would venture to guess that there's not an evangelistic series out there that can top those kind of statistics.
And it was such a beautiful thing to see 7 little girls go and ring that bell with so much joy in their hearts because they had met Jesus here.
I guess at camp I just learned to care for us,
Something was pushing me to ringing the bell, and
I just felt so comforted and so happy afterwards, because that's when I realized
It doesn't really matter who you are, just
God really is there no matter what happens to you, no matter what you've done.
We believe that every camper needs to be a part of a community where they feel loved, accepted, and they're free to be the person that God has called them to be.
the people are so caring and so nice and loving, and they deeply care about you. And
everyone here just had welcoming arms, and I can be open, I can be vulnerable, and it's just, everybody is like family here.
It's our desire to create a community here at Sunset Lake that mirrors the community in heaven. I like to think of Sunset Lake as a little taste of heaven on earth. And it's our hope that our campers, when they go home, take that taste of heaven with them. And they can then change the world that's around them. When a camper realizes that there's nothing they can do to make God love them any more or any less, they're free to live as followers of Jesus and to say with confidence,
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted. I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.
I am wanted.